Abortion should remain legal in the United States. Abortion is the ending of a pregnancy by removing an embryo or a fetus before it's able to survive outside of the uterus. Women in the U.S. haven't always had the right to choose for an abortion. Before 1973, the states were allowed to say whether a woman can have an abortion. It was illegal. It became legal when the Supreme Court case Roe versus Wade decided that it is women's right to privacy to have an abortion. Now that I've told you what abortion is, I'm going to give you 3 reasons as to why it should remain legal in the United States. Then you too will support my decision about legalization of abortion. The first reason is abortion prevents unwanted and unplanned pregnancies, which prevent child neglect, since the mother is not even ready at that time to have a child. According to Planned Parenthood's website, pregnant women every year have an unplanned pregnancy. 4 out of 10 of them decide to have an abortion. Dr. Christopher Tizzy and Sarah Lewitt point out in the Scientific American for January 1969, abortion is still the widespread method of fertility control in the modern world. So you see, this has been going on for years, dealing with abortion. This is not something new. And women should always have the right to choose what she wants to do with her body. It is our choice. Who is anyone but ourselves to tell us that we can't have an abortion or what we can and cannot do with our bodies? It is our bodies. It is not the government's. It is not any other person but us to decide on this decision. So abortion should stay legal. It is right. There's nothing wrong with abortion. What was happening before abortion was illegal? According to Ricky Solinger, Vox.com, September 7, 2018, Roe versus Wade in the 1950s or 1960s, medical and law enforcement experts estimated that between 1 and 2 million girls and women had a secret abortion. Now, how ironic is that? Women were having back alley abortions where they went into back alleys and letting anyone, it didn't have to be a doctor, it could have been the mailman, it could have been the woman in the supermarket, it could be anyone that said that they could perform an abortion using unsanitary instruments, and these women were getting sick. So why risk that when you can have a safe and professional procedure done that is legal and there will be nothing wrong with it? We don't want to put anyone at risk by doing it illegally. And you see what happened those many years ago? That is why it remains legal today, and it should remain legal. Third, you have a choice between which abortion you choose. You have one where you can stay asleep for 7 to 10 minutes, and that is where you're going to have an aspiration or a suction procedure. Or you can choose a medical abortion. A medical abortion is when you take certain medications to expel the pregnancy in the privacy of your home. Some women prefer that, where you don't have to be around other people. And if you chose that, that is perfectly fine. It's up to you. And yes, there's a question that every woman always asks. Will I be able to have children after I have an abortion? Of course you can. Having an abortion does not affect you having future healthy pregnancies. So yes, when you are ready, you can have another pregnancy. It's just that at that moment in time, you weren't ready. And a lot of women have reasons for having abortion. Maybe some women are not financially stable to have children at the time. Some women are not mentally stable. Some women it's just not the right time. Or you have other children, and having another child will just add on to your financial burden that you do not want. Or the person that you were with, it was just by an accident, and you were not ready to have a child with this person, and that is okay. It is okay. So that's what I'm just wanting to tell everyone, that having an abortion is not anything that you should be ashamed of. You are a woman. You are a woman at the end of the day. And it is your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit that you are choosing this decision. You should not have to explain yourself to anyone. And the government, let it be legalized for a reason. It is our choice. It is our choice. And you do not want to bring a child into the world who is unwanted. That would be a risk in itself. And a lot of things happen when people don't have choices. When we don't have choices, we make bad decisions. And you don't want to bring a child into the world that you really didn't want, and you wind up neglecting that child. When people don't give you choices about your body, it makes you feel depressed, and you don't want to have to bring a child into the world today that you did not want and you were not prepared for. So I think that you need to, one, be proud to be a woman. Be proud of yourself. Be proud to have a choice in this world today. Be proud of yourself. And you need to just proclaim it that you are a woman. It is your body, your choice. And you can do whatever it is that you want to do. If you choose to have an abortion, whether it's by medical abortion or if it's even by surgical abortion, it is okay. So, just like I told you in the beginning, I have persuaded you, and I hope that you will too believe in what I said and know that, yes, abortion should remain legal in the United States.